and they see this Ammonite king surrounding them, and so they say, go ahead and make a covenant with us. They go out and say, we'll make a covenant. And the covenant is that they're going to become his servants. What do you think? What would the attitude of the people be if that's the decision that they've made to go out to this pagan king and say, we're going to serve you if you'll make an agreement, a covenant with us?
Evidently they weren't faithful enough to realize that God could take care of them.
Yeah, one of the things, thank you, Bill, I think that's right on. One of the things that we said earlier when we started this study is that the people as a whole were not really following God. They were not really close to God in their relationship with him. And so we see this invader come and surround them, and apparently he outnumbered them. Maybe he had more men, maybe he had more weapons than they did, but we don't see the first response is to let's go make it, let's surrender. Let's surrender. We'll be your servants. And so, but we don't see where they're thinking about God in this. I mean, we're the chosen people of God. You know, we're under his protection. We're under his covenant. And we don't see any of that. So the first thing they do is they just simply, that from a human standpoint, I would say, and their decision is, okay, let's have a treaty. We give up. Just say it. Just leave. Just, you know, let us be alive. So they'd rather be servants than be free. Okay. So let's look at what happens. So see how it's got. So Nahash, the Ammonite, said to them, I will make it with you on this condition. So now he's going to give them a condition. That I will gouge out the right eye of every one of you. Thus I will make it a reproach against all Israel. So what do you think the idea? So here's the deal. So you come out, you're talking to this guy, and say, look, let's make a treaty. Let's make an agreement. We'll be your servants. We're not going to fight you. We'll serve you. So in essence, we'll be your slaves. And then he comes back and says, okay, but under one condition. I'm going to gouge out the right eye of every man. What do you think?
No.
You have to know. What was the purpose of gouging out the right eye?
To mark them and humiliate them.
That's part of it, yes. To humiliate them and to mark them. What else? In those days and times, most, as there are today, most people are right-handed, right? And so when the warrior, then he would have his sword in his right hand and he would have his shield in his left hand and he'd be covering his left eye. So if they gouged out his right eye, he could not fight against them. He didn't have to worry about a rebellion because these guys, if they did traditional fighting, they would not be able to see. Okay? And so it's a strategy behind this, but also that he's gonna make them a reproach of all of Israel, so it's gonna humiliate them like that. Okay, so that's the condition. Nice guy, huh? The elders of Jabesh said to him, let us alone for 7 days, that we may send messengers throughout the territory of Israel. Then, if there is no one to deliver us, we will come out to you. Okay, so now again, we see the spiritual condition of these people because they're still looking for other people to help them. Okay? And so they make a counter offer, and their counter offer is, okay, give us 7 days. And we're going to send messengers throughout Israel and see if anybody will come and help us. And he agrees to this. Okay? So probably he realized that at this time, remember we said that there was usually judges, and when there was an enemy, the tribes were loosely affiliated, and they would come together. And he doesn't think there's anybody that's going to come together. And he said, if he doesn't think there's a strong enough to defeat him. Plus, when this goes about, then he's already going to have a reputation that this is what he's going to do. Okay, so he's got a pretty big ego, and he agrees to this. Okay, so then the messengers came to Gibeah of Saul. Remember, that's where Saul's living now. And spoke these words in the hearing of the people. And all the people lifted up their voices and wept. Okay, so again, we see trying to think the right way to say this, almost a lack of faith that God will deliver them. Because what are they doing? This woe is me, they're wringing their hands, they're weeping because they think basically all is lost. And so again, we're looking at this nation that has moved away from God as far as any kind of relationship, and so they're overwhelmed by this. Okay? Now behold, Saul was coming from the field behind the oxen. And okay, so now get this. So Saul, now when we left it last time, what was Saul? He was anointed king, right? And so I was reading one commentary, and the guy said, that Israel had never had a king, and so Saul had no idea what to do, how to set up a government, he had these men that God had touched their heart, and they were surrounding him, but he didn't know anything to do, so he said, well, I'm just going to go back to work. Okay? So he's back out in the field, he's plowing the field with his oxen. This is the king, first king of Israel, and perhaps he's waiting for God to show him. You know? Instead of coming up and saying, hey, let's do this and this and this, he just says, okay, well, the Lord chose me, the Lord's anointed me, and when he's ready, he'll show me what to do. You know? So that's really a pretty good thing that he's doing, I think. And then he says, what is the matter with the people that they're weak, that they weep? Okay, so he comes in, you see, that'd be a normal question, right? If we walked in here, and if you guys came in a little bit after the rest of us got here, and everybody here was sitting here crying, you're going to say, what's wrong with everybody? Why are they all weeping? It's just a natural kind of thing. So they related to him the words of the men of Jabesh. Then the Spirit of God came upon Saul mightily, and he heard the words, and he became very angry. Okay, so now, watch this. So what happens? We send in we talked about the Spirit last week, that for us the Spirit is always present in our life. When we recognize His presence or not, it's always there. In the case of the Old Testament, the Spirit would come and the Spirit would go. The Spirit would come and the Spirit would go. And so in this situation, the Spirit of God comes upon him, and then we're tied into what we were talking about last week, and then there was a holy anger that took place. Okay? And so he has this emotion, this anger over what these guys are doing. He's angry that this guy has come in and attacked people that will ultimately be his subjects, the people of God. Okay? And he took a yoke of oxen and he cut them into pieces. And he sent them throughout the territory of Israel by the hand of messengers, saying, whoever does not come out after Saul and after Samuel, so it shall be done to his oxen. Then the dread of the Lord fell on the people, and they came out as one man. What do you think about that for motivational tactics? I'm not going to give you a signing bonus if you come on out. He said, if you guys don't come out. So imagine this, you're a messenger, and you got a piece of an oxen. And you go into a community, you go into a small town or a big town, wherever, you say, this is what Saul says is going to happen to you if you guys don't come out and fight. To your oxen. We're going to come out, we're going to kill all your oxen. I mean, that's a pretty big deal to kill all their oxen, because that's how they made their livelihood. You know, what do you think about that?
Pretty plain.
Yeah. And now look what happens. And it said, in the last part of verse 7, then the dread of the Lord fell on the people, and they came out as one man. What do you think that means? The dread of the Lord fell on the people. What is the dread of the Lord?
I think fear.
Fear, okay? So there's the fear of God. That's probably spot on. Anything else? What do you think of when you read that passage? You ever had the dread of the Lord on you?
You're doing something you're not supposed to.
Yeah. You know, when we're doing something we shouldn't do, we're in the middle of sin, we ought to have the dread of the Lord on us then, that's for sure. Yeah, so these guys have this, when you think of dread, what emotions, what are some other words you can use to describe dread? Anguish. So we said, okay, anguish. Anybody else?
Fear not goes there. Fear.
Fear. Anxiety. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like, it almost gives you an idea. I'm not sure I want to do this, but I got to do it. Right? You ever had that? You ever had to do something, confront somebody, talk to somebody that you regret and you didn't want to do it, but you knew you had to do it, right? And that's kind of that's what I see there. You know, yeah, I mean, we're happy where we are. They're not attacking us, but, and apparently because that God evoked this upon them, they understood Saul meant business. Okay? That Saul meant he would do that. So you got to think, what kind of crazy king do we have here now, right? But anyway, so that's what happens. And so it said that they came out as one man. So they're unified. They all come out, and they all come out with the purpose of following Saul. Well, what do you think about when he said earlier, let me find it, in verse 7, second sentence says, whoever does not come out after Saul and after Samuel. What do you think about Saul including Samuel? What was the purpose there?
Samuel's, would he not be basically God's interact, it's the person that was communicating with Saul was
Okay.
Samuel.
Right.
So God's talking directly to Samuel, who talks to Saul, to relay the message that God wants him to hear. So you would want that presence with you in battle.
Yeah.
Because
I think over the years they've recognized him more so than Saul. I mean, you're saying that he was, I mean, the man's out there working, plowing fields, not running a country or government.
Right.
But Saul or Samuel has been established, generations, I guess.
Yeah, and so what you and Bill put it together, and I think that's what they're talking about. You got the man who is representing God. Remember, before Samuel came on the scene, there was not a real prophet. Okay, you had some priests. Eli was a priest, but you didn't have a prophet. Samuel comes on, and he becomes recognized throughout the nation as God's prophet. So he's a representative of God. Yeah, I think that's what you were saying. And then you got, like you said, you got Saul, who's not even stepped up as king yet. He's got off the title, and he's been, the oil's been poured over his head, he's been anointed, but he has never had any action yet. So this is the first opportunity that he's going to have some action and see how he's going to respond. And so by including Samuel in this, then Samuel, up until this is going to be the event that makes a transition from Samuel being the leader of the nation to Samuel being the prophet and the priest, and Saul becomes the leader. Okay? So there's a transition. If we watch this carefully, there's a transition in leadership. And that the whole next chapter deals with Samuel talking about that transition. And so there's a movement here. And Saul's coming up, and Samuel's backing out of leadership, and he's just going to be the guy that says, here's what the Lord says, what you were saying. He'll come to Saul time and time again. Thus saith the Lord, kind of thing. And so he's pretty smart, right? Including Samuel, because, I mean, there's probably some people, when he sends this out, has no idea who Saul is, right? I mean,
I think it really just shows amazing. It's amazing to show how God is. I mean, for somebody not even to be a godly man, Saul, to even feel that spirit in him, God did that.
Yeah.
To influence that many people, God did that.
Yeah.
He,
Oh, yeah.
he worked it all out. Well, I don't think necessarily it was, Saul's words. Hey, and he may have went to it, but if he's so powerful and he's got so many men, he wouldn't have not sent that out to everybody to
Right.
gather.
Yeah, he doesn't have a real army at that point. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the neat thing about this. You can see the activity of God in all of that. And even in the way, and you see, the important thing is that when whoever wrote this, whether it was Samuel who wrote this part of it or someone else, the first thing it says in verse 6 is, then the Spirit of God came upon Saul mightily. And so now what's happening is that the Spirit of God is directing him and his steps and what he's doing. And when we're following the Spirit of God, then God not only is he working in Saul to elevate Saul to this position of leader, he's working in the people, and all of a sudden they're experiencing the dread of the Lord. Okay? The dread of the Lord. And that motivates them to come and respond to this king. And so we see God all over this, like you said. That's a good point. Thank you. Anybody else? So it said, verse 8, he numbered them in Bezek, and the sons of Israel were 300,000, and the men of Judah was 30,000. That's a pretty nice sized army, right? And so he's got 300,000 and 30,000 coming in at this point. And they said to the messengers who had come, thus you shall say to the men of Jabesh Gilead, tomorrow by the time the sun's hot, you shall have deliverance. So the messengers went and told the men of Jabesh, and they were glad. And so we see that he's got this. So he responds and says, "Hey, we're going to deliver you." Okay. So he sends the messengers back. All right. Verse 10, and the men of Jabesh said, tomorrow we will come out to you, and you may do to us what seems good to you. So they don't really lie to them, right? They just said that we're going to come out to you. And then you can do whatever you think you can do, right? They don't know that there's an army on the way. Okay? So they buy some more time. Verse 11, it happened the next morning that Saul put the people in 3 companies, and they came into the midst of the camp at the morning watch, and struck down the Ammonites until the heat of the day. And it came about that those who survived were scattered, so that no 2 of them were left together. Then the people said to Samuel, who is he that said, shall Saul reign over us? Bring the men that we may put them to death. Okay, so what happens? So Saul comes in, he has this great victory, he's smart, he attacks them even before they're expecting these guys to come out. He attacks them, God is with him, and so God gets credit for the battle. They defeat this enemy thoroughly. And then remember, last time we said that there was a group of guys, when Saul was anointed king, there were a group of people that were in favor of that. They didn't like that. So now Saul comes out, leads in a very powerful way, has a victory, and so now all of a sudden, these guys say, let's go find those guys that were in favor of Saul being king. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Yeah, who were they anyway? So they're asking about it. But Saul said, not a man shall be put to death this day, for today the Lord has accomplished deliverance in Israel. So now we're seeing a transition in Saul right now, right, as well. So now Saul gives God credit for the glory. I mean, the Lord gets credit for the victory. So God's getting all the glory about this. He does it and he's very generous, and then he doesn't have these guys killed that were opposed him initially. So he's showing grace and mercy. And so Saul starts out well. Okay? He's going to start out pretty good. So is it better to start out good and not finish well, or start out poor and finish good? Yeah. You want to finish good, right? And so we're going to see the opposite here. We're going to see a guy who starts out good, but then all his insecurities and all the issues that he has is going to haunt him, and he's going to not finish well at all. But right now, I find it interesting that you've got this guy who apparently he recognizes that the Spirit has come upon him because he's taking leadership. He's talking in a way that he's not done before. And then he comes and he gives God the credit. The Lord has accomplished deliverance in Israel. So this is the victory is God's. Okay? And then Samuel said to the people, come and let us go to Gilgal and renew the kingdom there. So now Samuel, again, is a very smart guy. And he realizes that the kingdom has not been united under Samuel. Under Saul. And so what he does is he then goes ahead and he gathers again, and let's do it again. This time they've seen Saul in action. They've seen him lead the nation in battle and in victory, and had apparently a very good plan when he divided his troops, conquered this nation. And so it says, let's go to Gilgal and renew the kingdom there. So now he's going to try to seal it again. The whole deal is let's get everybody together. So all the people went to Gilgal, and there they made Saul king before the Lord in Gilgal. And there they ordered sacrifices of peace offerings before the Lord, and there Saul and all the men of Israel rejoiced gladly. Okay? So now it looks like it's a unified nation with Saul as the king. So now what happens? Then I said in this next chapter we're going to see where Samuel now is going to relinquish his role as leader and give it to Saul. Okay, so let's look at see what as we read through this, see how you think Samuel feels about this. Okay, where do you think he is with this? Then Samuel said to all Israel, behold, I have listened to your voice in all that you said to me, and I have appointed a king over you. Now here is the king walking before you, but I am old and gray, and behold, my sons are with you, and I have walked before you from my youth to this day. So what happens is, if we look in the next chapter, it tells us that Samuel was 40 when he became the judge and the prophet, and he did it for 32 years, so he's 72 now. Okay, so we can figure out how old he is. So he said, I've done this for a long time. I've done this for 32 years, and now here it is. I'm giving it back to you. Okay, but he's talking about faithful. Okay, now watch verse 3. Here I am, bear witness against me before the Lord and his anointed. Whose ox have I taken, and whose donkey have I taken, and whom have I defrauded, and whom have I oppressed, or from whose hand I have taken a bribe to blind my eyes with it? I will restore it to you. And they said, you have not defrauded us, or oppressed us, or taken anything from any man's hand. Okay, so what's that all about?
Search me, I'm righteous.
I'm sorry, you had it here.
He was making a statement that I'm, search me, I am righteous.
Yeah, tell me something I've done wrong, right? Yeah, tell me something I've done wrong. But do you sense a hint of whether it's rejection or resentment or something because of the fact that they wanted a king, and even though God said that they haven't rejected you, they've rejected me, but he still has that sense of, not really wanting, he doesn't like the idea, he didn't like the idea of a king, and he still doesn't like the idea of a king. And I think it's coming across here to me. Do you see it that way, or do you see it some way else? Some other way? Verse 5, he said to them, the Lord is witness against you, and his anointed is witness this day, that you have found nothing in my hand. And they said, he is witness. So he's saying, I've been honest, I've been faithful. I've not cheated you, I've not defrauded you, I've not taken anything from you. And he said, he goes to Samuel says, then Samuel said to the people, it is the Lord who appointed Moses and Aaron, and who brought your fathers up from the land of Egypt. So now take your stand, that I may plead with you before the Lord concerning all the righteous acts of the Lord, which he did for you and your fathers. So one of the things that he said is going to go back in here is to remind them of their history and of their past. And every now and then it's good for us to revisit that. Every now and then it's good for us to be reminded of how God has been faithful through the years, and how God has provided, how God has protected. And so he's going to do some of that. When Jacob went into Egypt, and your fathers cried out to the Lord, then the Lord sent Moses and Aaron, who brought your fathers out of Egypt and settled them in this place. So again, God is the one who answers their prayers, and God is the one who has delivered them. But they forgot the Lord, their God. So he sold them into the hand of Sisera, captain of the army of Hazor, and into the hand of the Philistines, and into the hand of the king of Moab, and they fought against them. And they cried out to the Lord and said, we have sinned because we have forsaken the Lord and have served Baal and the Ashtoreth. But now deliver us from the hands of your enemies, and we will serve you. Isn't it amazing what we can see? And this is the cycle that Israel gets in, where Israel is serving God, and then they fall away. And then they get disciplined, and then they cry out to God for help, and God delivers them again. And they do pretty well for a while, and then they forget. And then they go away. God uses these different nations to discipline them. And so they promised that they would serve him. Then the Lord sent Jerubbaal and Dan and Jephthah and Samuel and delivered you from the hands of your enemies all around so that you live in security. So now he's naming some of the judges that's come and includes himself in this. And so these are the men that God has sent to deliver you and help you, and you've been able to live in the land in security. Verse 12, when you saw Nahash, the king of the sons of Ammon, come against you, you said to me, no, but a king shall reign over us, although the Lord your God was your king. Now therefore, here is the king whom you have chosen, whom you have asked for, and behold, the Lord has set a king over you. If you fear the Lord and serve him and listen to his voice and not rebel against his command of the Lord, then both you and also the king who reigns over you will follow the Lord your God. Okay, so now, again, he says, you didn't want God. God was your king. You rejected God as your king. He's reminding him of this. Why do you think he's doing that? Is it sour grapes or is it more?
Let them see how it works out.
I think what he's doing here too is he's saying to these guys, when it doesn't work out the way you think it's going to work out, remember who was the one that wanted the king? Who was the one that wanted the one instead of God to rule over you? Who wanted to be like the rest of the nations? And so I think he's laying out basically, it was a legal argument. He's laying out an argument that when this all falls to pieces, guess who brought it about? Yeah, laying out, I told you so. Yeah. But now, notice now he gives them, and we see this throughout Deuteronomy and other places where God will do this through Moses or through Samuel. If you fear the Lord and serve him and listen to his voice and not rebel against the command of the Lord, then both you and also the king who reigns over you will follow the Lord your God. So there's some conditions, right? There's some conditions that he says. One is fear God, that's having appropriate respect and awe of God. The second one is serve God. Okay? You got to be willing to serve God. You got to listen to his voice, so that assumes that God in some way will speak to you. If I say you've got to listen to God, then I'm expecting the fact that God will speak to you and you can hear it, right? In some particular way, through his word, through his spirit, whatever. Okay, so it says you're going to listen to him, and then you're not going to rebel. Okay, so that means so in other words, if you put the positive way, it said, and you obey him, then both you and also the king who reigns over you will follow the Lord your God. So again, we see the essence is God leading the nation. And even if you've got a king, God will still lead the nation if you do all these things. Okay? Is that true for us today? Okay, so we're told that there's to have an appropriate fear of God. The beginning of wisdom is fear of God. That's what goes in Proverbs. And so we've got there's an appropriate fear that we have to have in the Lord. Sometimes, like Neil said, there's a holy dread that comes over us when we sin, and we got to get back in the right relationship. And so you've got this. You've got you're listening to God. You're not rebelling against the command of the Lord, and he's going to lead you. I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? I mean, that's teachable, is what he's saying. Then he comes to the counter, 15. If you will not listen to the voice of the Lord, but rebel against the command of the Lord, then the hand of the Lord will be against you as it was against your father. So that these are God's people, his chosen nation. And Samuel warns that if they don't obey God, that God then will be against them as he was against their fathers. What do you think he means as he was against your fathers? What is he alluding to there?
Worship and false.
I'm sorry?
Their disobedience.
Yeah, I think he's thinking that all that's true. I think, but what he's thinking, I think about a specific thing. What he's thinking about is wilderness experience. He's thinking about they brought him, God brought him up to the promised land. They sent the spies in. 10 spies said, we're not going to go. It's not going to work. 2 said it will. And then the people rebelled. And so what happened? God pronounced that they would wander in the wilderness for 40 years. And so God disciplined them that way. Okay? And so he's reminding them, hey, look what happened to your, I mean, our great grandfathers that did it by now, but look what happened to your relatives when they rebelled against God. Okay?
He wanted to destroy it.
He did destroy them. None of them made it.
I mean, no, he wanted to destroy all of it.
Yeah, one time, yeah, he did.
But Moses intervened.
Yeah, yeah, he was one. But think about it. But not one, including Moses. The only 2 guys out of that generation that made it into the promised land was Joshua and Caleb. Even Moses didn't make it. And so just think about that. So does God still work in that way today?
I think so. You reap what you sow.
You reap what you sow. Yeah, you know, see, God is not mocked. You sow the flesh, you reap from the flesh destruction. If you sow the spirit, you reap from the spirit life. Yeah. What do you think about that? That there is a possibility that God could, if we as his fans, as his children, move far enough in disobedience from him, that he would, what Samuel says, he would turn against you.
We're out of his favor.
Yeah, you lose favor. But I don't, you think you lose salvation?
No.
No.
If you lose it, we all would.
Yeah, yeah. So what is that? So Bill says favor. When you say favor, what do you mean by favor, Bill? I think you're on to something.
I think when we're obedient to God, he shows favor to us as he did in the Bible in the Old Testament, as he had long life for those early
Right.
men of God.
Yeah.
And he shows favor, and just like when people were obedient, they were rewarded for their obedience. I don't want to say well, but they were favored in their life with blessings of children, blessings of,
Well, they were favored wealth even.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know,
They were, but I mean, that was not, I mean, what was Samuel, not Samuel, but Solomon, you know. He
Yeah.
could have asked for wealth, but he didn't, he asked for wisdom.
Yeah.
And because he asked for wisdom, he was given wealth.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So part of God's favor in the Old Testament was wealth.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of, because we've had so many guys make that such an emphasis, that we kind of back off on that.
yeah.
But it is possible God will still favor people with wealth
It was.
in this day and time. It should be the motivation for anything that we do. And he may choose not to. He may choose a path of suffering for some of us. You know, so we don't know what path he's going to choose. But yeah, that's part of it. So he says that, you know, that he's going to lead them. If they don't, then he's going to turn against them. Verse 16. So he laid it out. One, follow God or don't follow God, basically. Even now, take your stand and see this great thing which the Lord will do before your eyes. Is it not the wheat harvest today? I will call the Lord that he may send thunder and rain. Then you will know and see that your wickedness is great, which you have done in the sight of the Lord by asking for yourselves a king. So again, Samuel is definitely, he's not in favor of this. And he says, I'm going to show you stuff. It's a harvest time. What is the big deal about thunderstorm and rain during harvest?
Knocks the grain is supposed to stop.
Yeah, and if that's your livelihood, then
No bread.
yeah, no bread. No bread either way, right? Pocketbook or table. Okay? And so he said, so Samuel called to the Lord, and the Lord sent thunder and rain that day, and all the people greatly feared the Lord and Samuel. So what would you think about that? If somebody was standing here on, let's say, Sunday morning, and looks out and he said, because you guys have not honored God with all of your heart, God's going to send a tornado. He's going to what would you do?
There'd be a lot of fear.
A lot of fear. A lot of fear. What do you think?
There'd be a lot of, probably a lot of repenting.
Yeah, you would. You think about that. We don't think about God doing those things, but He could. And so if He said that to us, because we know that in every life we struggle with the flesh. Okay, and so hopefully we've learned how to walk in the Spirit and then therefore defeat the flesh. But if we've had some of those moments that we haven't, and we've got some sin in our life, it can be true of anybody on any given Sunday, that we could say that there could be some anger, some resentments, and whatever in our hearts. And so think about this. So here all these people are gathered. Now they're celebrating, they came celebrating a victory, right? They came celebrating the fact that they were crowning Saul king. And so you got to, when you think about those things, when you see the inauguration of a president, and they've got all these balls and all these different celebrations and all this food and all that. So think about that. They've got all this stuff here, and so they're in a happy mood, right? So they were rejoicing. They were in the verse 15 in chapter 11. They were rejoicing greatly. And now, literally, Samuel rained on their parade in a very literal way, right? He said, now, just to show you that what you did by asking for a king, that you've done a great wickedness in the sight of God, I'm going to call on him to do this, and he does it. How would you feel after that? Because you can't take it back because you've already, anointed the king. And how would you feel if you were Saul, knowing that even though Samuel said you're the one that he's picked, that it's a wickedness? There's some dynamics here that really are difficult to deal with. If you really get in this passage and dig at what's going on during this time. And so it said, then all the people said to Samuel, pray for your servants to the Lord your God, so that we may not die. For we have added to our sins this evil by asking for ourselves a king. Okay? So in their moment of fear, in their moment of distress, they asked Samuel to pray for them. Pray for your servants to the Lord your God, so that we may not die. So do they think they thought God was serious? Absolutely. So that we may not die. For we have added to all our sins this evil. What do you think they mean by that? We have added to all our sins.
About obeying God.
Yeah. I think they're finally recognizing that they have been out of fellowship and living in sin. Anytime we're living away from God, we're living in sin. So they finally recognize, hey guys, we haven't been so good. We haven't been the people to represent God in the way that we should.
They're definitely not representing well if they're asking somebody else to pray for them instead of them doing the praying.
Well, I think that was part of the culture at that time.
Well, if they were so close to God, they're not just relying on Him. Yeah, that's what they are accustomed to, but they would join in with Him.
Yeah.
Let us pray with you.
Pray with us. Yeah, pray with us. Pray for us here. Okay, they said. And Samuel said to the people, do not fear. You have committed all this evil, yet do not turn aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart. You must not turn aside, for then you will go after futile things which cannot profit or deliver because they are futile. Okay, so notice Samuel says, just keep following God. Okay? Do not fear. Do not fear, even though you've committed this evil. Do not turn aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart. It's a whole different perspective we have in the Old Testament than we do in the New, right? The Old Testament it is a lot about service, obedience. therefore Christ did that for us, and we get his righteousness, and he gets our sin from us. So it was a whole different dynamic. They didn't have any of that stuff. So when you read this, you have to take current Christianity out of it to understand what we're dealing with. You can't look at it as the way you are today, because they weren't that way. They didn't have the same experiences. Christ had not been born yet. He had not died on the cross. He had not rose from the dead. They knew something was coming. Scripture will tell us. They knew God had a plan, and that he was going to reveal that plan. But one of the things that when you read in the New Testament about the mystery of God, this was part of the reason it was a mystery, was it was hidden from all the guys in the Old Testament. And so they have no idea. We have a great advantage over them because we know. We know who Christ is. We know what Christ did. We know what he's done for us. So we have a distinct advantage that these guys did not have. And so when we read this, to be fair to them, we have to kind of close our eyes to what we know to be true and what we've experienced. That makes sense? You know, because they don't have that.
How did they learn from the mistakes they made?
Yeah.
But you've gone in one chapter, you've gone from the victory and the spoils to the woe is me for the sins I've committed. So it's
Yeah, yeah.
a roller coaster.
Yeah, you know, so Samuel tells them this. God affirms it because God sent the thunder and the rain. So that's affirmation, you know. And so they say that, okay. And in verse 21, you must not turn aside, for then you would go after futile things which cannot profit or deliver because they are futile. Okay, so now think about that sentence, that verse there. What does he mean by futile things? Trivial. That's a good word. Trivial things. What else? Useless? Yeah. So let's think about that. So when you think about trivial or useless things, have you ever chased them? Yeah, we have, haven't we?
Think about foolish.
Yeah. Yeah. And so why do you think we who have a great advantage over these guys by having the Holy Spirit, why do you think there's still times that we chase after the things of the world?
Flesh creeps in.
Flesh creeps in, yeah. That's one thing for sure. What else? That's probably the major thing.
I mean, if we're talking about their culture, it's kind of our culture too.
Yeah.
Certain things in our culture.
Yeah, because we're basically anywhere you go, anything you look at in social media area, it drives it's all about flesh. It's all to stir the flesh in a human being, whatever it is, you know. And so whether you got to, you know, if you're cool, you drive this car, you drink this beverage, you look this way, you wear these clothes, you do this. Okay, I mean, and then the thing is, then the underlying thing is everybody needs to be cool. Okay, so when you get a whole culture, or at least part of the culture that buys into that, then you get on with peer pressure, right? And that can be very difficult, especially if you're a new and young believer. So you've got that. So what we have, remember the study we did, what, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe not that long, on the Chip Ingram study? You guys remember that, where he talks about the main tool of the enemy is deception? And so what we have is when the flesh comes out, the flesh is easy to deceive, and the enemy has a way to move us away from kingdom-mindedness to worldly-mindedness. And when we get into worldly-mindedness, that's when we get into trouble. Okay? And that's exactly what happens with these nations. They'll see this God, or they'll do the very thing that God told them not to do. They will intermarry with pagan nations, and they'll bring in these various pagan deities, and then they will say, well, it's okay. We're still worshiping Yahweh. We're still Jews. We're still worshiping Yahweh. But we're going to put, you know, Moloch. We're going to put this other God over here. We're going to put Baal up here. It's okay, you know, because we're still worshiping Yahweh. We're just going to just in case Yahweh's not with us today, we got these other gods that we're going to have here too, you know. I mean, they did foolish stuff like that. Okay? They really did. And it's interesting to see how people can do that. Verse 22. For the Lord will not abandon his people on account of his great name, because the Lord hath been pleased to make you a people for himself. What do you think about that statement? For the Lord will not abandon his people. Okay? He will not. Jesus said the same thing in John, right? Well, will not forsake you or leave you as orphans. Listen to the Holy Spirit. Okay? So God does not abandon his people. Okay? He disciplines his people. But he doesn't abandon them. He even takes them out sometimes. They were Aquila and Priscilla. But he doesn't. And then, now why does he not do that? What's the reason that God doesn't abandon his people? Why does God not abandon his people?
Because they lost them.
That's not what he says. I know that's what, that's our, that would be our typical answer. You're absolutely right. God loves us, for God so loved the world. He says here that God does not abandon his people on the count of his great name. So God does not abandon his people because of God's character. Okay? And so that's something that we got to see. God's character is means so much to God that he's always faithful to his promises. It's so much to God that even though his people may abandon him, he will not abandon them because of his great name. He said something about Moses, and God wanted to wipe out the children of Israel. And Moses said, but remember your name, because all the nations will say, you brought them out, but you couldn't take care of them. You couldn't control them. You can't wipe them out, God. You know? And so Moses was thinking about God's name. Let me ask you this question. How often do we do that? How often do you think the average person, I'm not talking about you in particular, okay, all right. But how often do you think that we actually think about what my behavior, my reaction, my action that I'm going to do right now reflects on God's great name?
Not enough.
Not enough. Rob says not enough.
We wouldn't do what we do, say what we do, think what we think.
Yeah.
If he had the thought Moses had, then half the thoughts that go through our mind or the words that come out of our mouth would not
Yeah.
happen. Because when they do happen, then we have basically hurt, broken God's heart, and then we have to deal with that, or we should deal with it if we're rightly connected in it. Because at the same time you do it, that immediate conviction should almost be at about the same time you're thinking it, you should be thinking that.
Yeah.
Should I? Thank you for showing me that and stopping me from thinking that. Help me remember this minute,
Yeah.
because I'll probably think it again tomorrow. And I think that's where that renewing, but it has to be that constant connection and dialogue because of that character that he has, not mine. I have no character.
Yeah. said, I had a friend who had a guy leave his church and go to another church, and he said, just wanted to know, why'd you leave us? And he said, well, he said, when I leave this large church, I feel good about myself. When I leave your church, I feel convicted. And he said, and most people don't want to feel convicted. I thought that was a pretty interesting statement. Let me go ahead and finish this about, set it over, let's finish this, let's finish the words. Moreover, as for me, far be it from me that I should sin against the Lord by ceasing to pray for you, and I will instruct you in the good and right way. Only fear the Lord, serve him in truth with all your heart, for consider what great things he has done. But if you still do wickedness, both you and your king shall be swept away. Isn't it amazing that Samuel said, hey, it's going to be a sin if I don't pray for you. I'm going to pray for you. Understand that. Even though I don't agree with what you're doing, I'm going to pray for you and your relationship with God. And he tells him, all this good stuff, but he always reminds him of the negative. But if you turn away, God's going to deal with you. If you don't obey him, if you don't follow him, if you don't love him with all of your heart, we say today, if you don't serve him out of joy and gladness, he's going to deal with you. And what do we find? Okay, Tess, you're in a lot of counseling. Tell me if this statement is going to be accurate again, what you say. What I think in most counseling situations we find is that people did not follow God, but followed after their own will. And therefore, they're in trouble. Is that fair?
I'm confused with the statement. So you're saying in every counseling
Not
situation?
every counseling, but I said most.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes there's extenuating circumstances, sometimes there's mental illness and all kinds of stuff like that. But I'm just talking about in most situations, it's the folks that try to live life on their own terms and hadn't worked out. Yeah, yeah,
Whether it's pleasure seeking or whatever.
yeah. Pleasure seeking, climbing the corporate ladder, whatever it was, doing that. Yeah.
So
Basically, they're out of the will of God.
Well, and I don't think they know it.
Well, maybe they know that they don't know. what
And
the word is.
especially when we hear, and I keep saying it over and over again, that in Eastern Burke County, 74%, and in all of Collier County, 73% of people on surveys check when they ask religion, they say none. And so if you got 74% of the people surrounding us that basically, they may have been to church somewhere, but right now at this current time, they're doing none, no religious preference. Then that's pretty telling about the world we're living in now. All right, thank you guys. Let me pray. Father, we thank you for being here. We thank you for witnessing to us through your word. We thank you for your spirit that resides in us, that would come on and leave the Old Testament guys. Thank you, God, that we can understand that you're serious about us following you. You're serious about us loving you. You're serious about us serving you. You're serious about us honoring your name. And so I pray, God, that you would help us to do that in all that we do. Every decision we make, we should really think, how does this reflect the name of Jesus, since we're called Christians? And so help us to be wise. We pray for those that we've talked about, the families, the police officers, those that hit that young man. I'm sure there's many other tragedies that's going on right now that just need your mercy and your grace and your goodness. In every one of these situations, we bring godly men and women to the forefront, that they can come in a time of crisis and show people a better way. We thank you for this church.